This is Dabu7. In terms of Yellowstone, we have not only had some earthquake activity popping off in this region, but apparently there is something going on here that has caught the attention of NASA. They are using SOFIA, or the Stratospheric Observatory for Infrared Astronomy. They're using this over Yellowstone right now, and they're not out there hunting for nothing. They're looking for something. They're watching something that's going on here. Now, this is a 8.2 foot diameter infrared telescope that makes it the world's largest and most sensitive airborne observatory ever. It's been flying at around 39,000 to 45,000 feet. It will enable scientific observations that are impossible for even the largest and highest of Earth-based telescopes. Now, already 4 days during sunrise and sunset, but flight radar is showing that they are monitoring Yellowstone National Park as well. You have to remember there's a massive lake of molten carbon the size of Mexico that was recently found underneath of Yellowstone that you can see here, this massive pocket. Now, of course, it extends into other states, but the heart of this molten carbonate sits beneath Yellowstone National Park, which is obviously an overdue supervolcano. The last major eruption was 640,000 years ago. And if it did erupt in this country, it would cause a volcanic winter. So I guess the thing here is that birds of prey don't go hunting unless there's something to hunt. And NASA has put this SOFIA in the air, and it's important. You need to pay attention. They're doing something. You can bet on that. They're watching something, monitoring a situation here. And the very shallow quakes that I've been witnessing around Yellowstone, they're larger than what they normally record. If you go to Yellowstone's site, where they have all these different stations set up around the area, taking the seismic readings going on in Yellowstone, you can watch all the graphs right there in all the different regions. Now, those quakes are not reported on most quake maps because they're usually of a 1 magnitude or smaller. Although Global Incident Map has been picking up 1s and smaller here recently, what they've been showing are in the 2 range. Very shallow, bouncing around. Haven't seen anything significant in terms of earthquake activity here, but I also want to make mention that here recently there was a big quake right there in the volcanic region of Hawaii, and then things went quiet. But it's not just quakes that we're seeing at Yellowstone and other areas like the New Madrid, but this is a volcano. And an eruption here would be a massive game changer, not just for America, but globally. I just want to let it be known, they've got this SOFIA infrared telescope observing Yellowstone. And I'm not so sure that they're going to relay any other findings to the public unless they're going to state that they think that this thing's going to blow at some point. They're definitely watching it. If I find out anything else, I'll keep you guys posted. I'll leave links below. Make sure to follow me on Twitter for the latest updates. It's @Dabu7 on Twitter. Much love.